and Maria, we always talk about this, right? The bears are looking for food.
Yeah.
We are expanding into their areas. They're coming down into areas where people are living.
Yeah, they look pretty comfortable. Yeah. So they'll you definitely have to. She did the right thing. She did the right
totally
thing. Kind of leave them alone and let them do their thing. All right, guys. Well, we're looking ahead to a very warm day. So to get that picture right now, some of that smoky haze already as we look live from West New York toward Manhattan. We've got 71 degrees already at Central Park. The humidity is still reasonable, but it's just going to be plain old hot anyway. We've got 89 for the high today in the city, 92 at Newark, 87 Merrick, still in the mid 80s, Islip, White Plains, Poughkeepsie, Sussex, Belmar and Toms River pushing 90 degrees. So you know when you have those kinds of numbers pretty close to the coast, even the beach is going to be warm. But I know you're thinking ahead to the weekend already, and we do have the shower chances still, especially picking up by late Friday, Saturday, and into Sunday. And I know this looks terrible, but I do think there'll be some dry times. This is not a scenario that we foresee as nonstop showers throughout the day. Temperatures will slip a bit, upper 60s and low 70s. So that's still an issue to keep in mind too if you have some outdoor plans. Let's start with today, because even later on tonight, there could be some showers and thunderstorms. This is really kind of highlighting the zone where we think it'll happen, but you may blink and miss the whole thing, as we see by about 10:30, a little cluster of showers and thunderstorms kind of racing across central Jersey. And you may not see very much out of this, but what does pop up could produce some gusty winds and, of course, the locally heavy rainfall. And then this will be the rain and storm maker through the weekend. It's this boundary that's draped close enough, not enough to just give us this drenching storm all weekend, but as you can see, in and out, not just Saturday, but into Sunday. And then by Monday, a quick break before we see some showers come back by the middle of next week. So today is really about the warmth and some of that humidity. Watch the air quality too. We have that smoky haze in the sky already. 89 degrees for the high today. We'll see 68 degrees overnight tonight. So we start off mild. Sunrise tomorrow, by the way, 5:24. So we'll still get some sun in here. Chance for storms picking up later in the day tomorrow. And then again, showers in and out Saturday and Sunday. By Tuesday into Wednesday, more showers are possible. Temperatures, though, are starting to rebound. Low 80s by Wednesday, back to summer, mid and upper 80s by the end of next week. All right, 6:17 right now. And Adele, how's it looking out there?
Definitely a bit of a slow go in areas. We're actually going to start things off here on the George Washington Bridge. Let's head outside right now to Chopper 4, giving us a closer look onto a crash there. Thank you, Chop. This is on the inbound upper level now. It looks like the crash itself has been cleared from the roadway, but cleanup work is underway. You have 2 lanes getting by and major backups through the area. Expect to see about 50-minute delays at this point. Your best bet is definitely to make your way over to the Lincoln or Holland Tunnel instead. We'll, of course, keep you updated on that, let you know when that all clears out. Another problem area right now is the Garden State Parkway. Northbound side by exit 143C in Irvington. Accident investigation work closes down 2 lanes. And then the off-ramp is also blocked now to exit 144 into South Orange for a separate accident. Delays are heading back to 78. We'll keep you posted on that one as well, of course. Here's a live look outside onto the Bell Parkway. A bit sluggish here on the westbound side as you make that approach into Lefferts Boulevard. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you very much.
Today, we'll say good morning, everybody. 6:30 a.m. on this Thursday. It's June 12th. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Adelle Caballero is looking at an issue now on the Garden State Parkway, along with some other issues that she's been following this morning. And Maria LaRosa is here. We've lost a degree, I think, in the last hour because I'm paying attention to that.
Slipping away.
I'm going to panic.
Don't worry. It's going to be plenty toasty later on today. Wow. That's our big story for sure. The heat. You got some of that haze. We've got some air quality concerns, so I'll show you that as well. But yeah, 71 degrees now at Central Park, 72 last hour, 67 in White Plains and Islip, as well as Bridgeport, Newark at 69 degrees. So we do have air quality alerts posted for today, including the city, Long Island, Hudson Valley, most of New Jersey, along with some of that usual low-level air quality concern that we have with heat. We also have some small particles from wildfire smoke that can be an issue and work its way in. Right now, moderate levels of air quality reported currently, so we'll keep an eye on that. Coney Island looking bright, so it's going to be a nice day to be out and about, especially early, because it's going to be warm later. 87 by 1 o'clock, on our way up to 89 for the high. And then we'll see some sunshine through the late evening. By 7 p.m., 86 degrees. After that, we could be picking up a shower or storm on the radar, so I'll talk about that in a bit. But at 6:31, I got to get you out and ready for what's been a slow commute.
Yeah, definitely a slow go. I do have an update here, though, for Garden State Parkway commuters. Now, we have been keeping a close eye on accident investigation work northbound over by exit 143C. We were seeing 2 lanes closed off. Now it's just down to the right lane, and I am hearing that it's going to be wrapping up soon. We will, of course, continue to keep you posted on that. A little further north, the off-ramp is still blocked over by exit 144 for an accident. Expect to see a tight ride both ways through the area. For the time being, your best bet would be to hop on over to 21 or the Turnpike instead. And then the George Washington Bridge, delays up to 90 minutes here because of that earlier accident on the upper deck. Darlene, back to you.
Thank you, Adelle. 6:31 now, and we continue. Today in Manhattan, jurors will resume deliberations in Harvey Weinstein's sex crimes retrial after reaching a split verdict yesterday. The split verdict.
Days are winding down, Maria.
Right, here we go. If you're getting little ones ready to head out, definitely keep the heat in mind. We're already in the low 70s, 85 for lunch hour and recess, so make sure they're nice and hydrated, close to 90 by this afternoon. No umbrella needed. We're going to talk about how often we're in and out of the showers through the weekend, though, coming up in the 10-day.
Thanks so much.
Still ahead.
Let's head below ground here. Your 6 a.m. Rockaway Park shuttle still watching delays. Coming up in a few minutes, we've got an update for you on those accidents on the Garden State Parkway. Let's head outside right now, though, onto the Gowanus Expressway through Industry City. Eastbound cars are heading away from you. You're watching Today in New York.
A French cafe on the Upper East Side lost thousands of dollars in orders when they ran into trouble with their Grubhub account.
So they said, better get Beccaro. News 4 consumer reporter Linda Beccaro describes the problem. This was fabulous.
Especially at this hour. We go for a lot of those things right now.
Those croissants.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, we've got some sunshine today, obviously already underway. We've got 89 for the high. By tomorrow, 81 degrees. You see where we're headed. Still counting on some showers, at least in and out of them much of the weekend. So I'm going to break down the latest timing and what we're thinking here. I think you'll get to fit some dry skies in there. Certainly have it now, but also the haze. That's going to be an issue for this afternoon. So once again, air quality a concern during the peak heating of the day. We're already at 71 degrees. So far, humidity is at a reasonable level. So count on the sunshine already by lunchtime, 85 degrees. On our way up to 89 at Central Park. Lots of 90s across the region, too. 86 degrees through 7 p.m. By the time we get past 10 o'clock, we could be watching a few showers or thunderstorms on the radar. So anticipating that, Storm Prediction Center giving us a little heads up, especially this orange zone right here, most of northern New Jersey, including the city. Anything that does develop in this area could produce some gusty winds, even some small hail, but it's not a widespread threat. I'm going to show you our hour-by-hour forecast, picking it up, maybe a cluster of a few showers or thunderstorms that quickly move on by, and then we're talking about more of the widespread shower threat heading into the weekend. So should be relatively quick by late tonight, and then mostly dry skies tomorrow. All right, so the weekend, this boundary still in and out of some showers, not completely start to finish. So I do think you'll find some dry times, not a complete washout, but even into Father's Day, can't completely rule out the showers. So if you have a tea time or you want to try to get some barbecue time in, you might be able to squeeze a couple hours. By the time we get to Monday, though, a quick window before, yes, more showers into the middle of next week. So today it's about the heat. 89 for the high in the city, 92 at Newark. We'll still be in the mid 80s from ice slip. So even at the coast, the beaches, the sand will be warm today. By tonight, partly cloudy skies down to 68 degrees tomorrow morning, and we'll see 81 for tomorrow afternoon. So not quite as hot, but again, getting ready for even cooler weather for the weekend. So we're still thinking upper 60s, low 70s most of the time Saturday into Sunday. Tuesday and Wednesday, our next round of some showers, but we're already watching those temperatures rebound, so it's back to the low to mid and even upper 80s by the end of next week. All right, 6:49. Adelle, how are things looking out there now?
Very slow right now on the Garden State Parkway here. Still waiting for accident investigation work to wrap up here on the northbound side by exit 143C. This right now, you can expect to see delays heading back past 78. You've also got delays on the southbound side going past exit 145. On the northbound side, the off-ramp is also blocked to exit 144 for a completely separate crash. So for the time being, your best bet is definitely to make your way over to the Turnpike instead. Heading out to the George Washington Bridge, still dealing with 90-minute delays here on the inbound side. That's because of an earlier crash on the upper level. That's since been cleared from the roadway. And if you are heading onto the Cross Bronx Expressway, just seeing some taps on the brakes here westbound heading into Webster Avenue. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Adelle, thank you very much.
Thank you for streaming with us. It is Thursday, June 12th. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. Adelle Caballero is tracking roads and rails. It's been a busy morning for the people getting out there. And surfing for Maria LaRosa here with today's forecast for those people getting out too.
Yeah, well, weather's not an issue on the road so much, right? We're still mild and a little muggier, I should say, by later today. And hazy skies, you can already see that. So we've got a couple issues to keep an eye on, not rainfall just yet, and temperatures in the low 70s. We do have air quality alerts up for today. Includes the city, Long Island, Central and South Jersey, and the Hudson Valley. This time around, some small smoke particles could play a part in keeping that air quality on the poorer side. And then on top of that, yes, late tonight, there is a chance of a passing shower or thunderstorm. We'll talk more about that. But otherwise, between now and really late tonight, it's about the heat. We've got the sunshine as well, 85 degrees by lunchtime, on our way up close to 90 degrees. We'll still be in the upper 80s through late afternoon and early evening. By the time we get to tonight, there's that passing shower chance. Otherwise, temperatures staying mild, upper 60s, low 70s through tomorrow morning. All right, it has been a tough commute. Adelle, what's the latest?
Yeah, it's definitely been a very tough commute out there. If you are going to be making your way through New Jersey here, one area you're definitely going to want to avoid is the Garden State Parkway. Now, we still have one lane closed off here on the northbound side by exit 143C. That's in Irvington. That's for ongoing accident investigation work. A little further north by exit 144, the off-ramp is also blocked there to South Orange because of a separate crash. You've got a solid ride both ways through the area here. 21 would be your best bet to make your way around it. Turnpike delays on the northbound side are also starting to pick up. We'll, of course, keep you posted on that. And then heading out to the Cross Bronx Expressway here, just a bit sluggish as you make your way into Webster Avenue. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Thank you, Adelle. And we continue. It is Thursday morning. I thought it was Wednesday, but you know what? We're almost there. We're almost at the end of the week.
Yes, it is not Wednesday. Yeah, we've got a hot Thursday on tap. Right now, we've got temperatures in the upper 60s near 70 degrees from Patterson, Yonkers, Norwalk, and Hempstead. Closer to 90 across the board here with that sunshine through this afternoon. So far, so good with the rain. We're going to see that chance increase, though, into the weekend, but dry times, too. So I'm going to break down the latest timing coming up in the 10-day.
Thank you so much. Still to come, the candidate.
If you are making your way onto the roads right now, Verrazano Bridge, upper level, heading into Brooklyn, we've got a crash taking out a lane coming up in a few minutes. We've also got an update for you on those accidents on the Garden State Parkway. Let's take a live look outside right now, though, onto this is actually the Verrazano Bridge. You can see we've got that crash there coming up. We'll give you an update on delays at the George as well. You're watching Today in New York.
Trend that they're trying to
It's an important campaign. All right, on this Thursday morning, Maria LaRosa is looking at the weather. I mean, we're looking at some high temperatures there behind you.
Yes, I've got that summery feel today, got the summery look already too, those hazy skies. So close to 90 today, it'll be closer to 80 for many of us tomorrow. And then, yeah, we're talking about the temperatures dipping with the clouds and the showers by Saturday in the low 70s. But all is not lost. I know I've got the rain icon here, but I think there'll be some dry times in there. So we're going to break it down for you so you can plan accordingly. Today is definitely all about the heat. And you can see from our Staten Island camera some of that smoky haze. We have some air quality alerts posted for today. Part of that due to maybe some of the smaller smoke particles getting ground level. So something to keep in mind if you're in that sensitive group, maybe spend some time inside during the peak heating of the day. We've got 85 degrees by noontime though, so it happens fast. 89 degrees through 3 p.m. That's our high today. You can see still near 80 degrees at 9 o'clock. At that point too, we'll be looking at maybe a chance of a shower or thunderstorm passing on through. So Storm Prediction Center has this area highlighted. Northern Jersey, including the city, lower Hudson Valley. The potential for anything that develops in this zone to produce the gusty winds along with that heavy rain. It's not going to be widespread, and it really is kind of very specific, quick with this cell or line of some showers and storms that kind of race across that zone through late tonight, and then we sort of reset for tomorrow. But it is absolutely this boundary that's going to be the pain through the weekend, and depending on how close it kind of wobbles through our area, we'll be in and out of the showers. I don't see it as nonstop, but you definitely want to prepare for maybe ducking inside during some of these showers, and it does keep us on the cool side. But really, that's across the region. So if you're doing any traveling for Father's Day weekend, most areas have at least during one part of the weekend the chance for some showers. So up near 90 today, that west wind about 5 to 10, hazy skies as well. We'll get down to 68 degrees overnight tonight. So after our unsettled weekend, a little break, but even Tuesday and Wednesday, we see the showers. Temps rebound end of next week, mid and upper 80s. All right, Adele, it's been a slow go today.
Yeah, very slow go, actually. Here on the Garden State Parkway, we're still watching a couple of crashes. On the northbound side, we've actually got accident investigation work over by exit 143C in Irvington. A little further north, the off-ramp is still blocked to exit 144 in South Orange. Right now, delays are heading all the way back past 78. You can also expect to see heavy rubbernecking delays on the southbound side. Turnpike is also going to be a bit of a squeeze. 21 looking much better for you. About 75-minute delays at the George Washington Bridge because of an earlier crash, and the Staten Island Expressway solid ride eastbound from the Goethals Bridge out to the Verrazano because of a crash on the upper level Brooklyn bound Verrazano Bridge. Alternate side is in effect for today. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
Adele, thank you.
Let's start off with temperatures currently 71 at Central Park, 67 in Bridgeport and Islip, as well as White Plains, Newark at 69 degrees with that clear sky. On top of that, though, you're seeing the haze already. Some moderate air quality reports now throughout our area. That could be an issue later on where we have air quality alerts posted into this afternoon. There may be some smoke particles mixed into that, so keep that in mind. And a live look at Coney Island showing, dry skies. By 10 a.m., 80 degrees. Prepare for that warmth already by lunchtime, 87, on our way up to 89. By later on this evening, could get a quick shower or thunderstorm to come on through late tonight. I'll talk more about that in a bit. But at 6:01 now, Adele, plenty of slowdowns out there. What's going on?
Yeah, we've got a lot going on. First up, your 6A and Rockaway Park shuttle. You can expect to see delays. From here, we're going to head straight outside to Chopper 4, where we are getting that bird's eye view of that crash involving two tractor trailers here. Now, you've got a couple of lanes closed off. It does look like they are now letting two lanes get by, but plenty of police department activity and backups, major backups here. We're already seeing about 40-minute delays through the area. Stick to the Lincoln or Holland. We'll keep you posted on that. And we are still watching this crash here on the Garden State Parkway. Northbound over by exit 143C, two lanes closed off and delays are heading back to 78. Michael, back to you.
All right, Adele, thanks very much. We're following breaking news coming